Alright, HVAC people, today I will be installing a soft start kit. Right now I have a hard start kit on my AC unit. I'm going to remove it and install a soft start kit. I am installing the ICM870 soft start kit. I have a 4-ton, so I think I have the 16 amp compatibility. It's the ICM870 soft start kit. Some benefits: it reduces peak current demand by up to 70%, minimizing the electrical strain. It decreases the wear and tear on the AC unit by reducing excessive torque. It mitigates issues like loud startup noises, light flickering, and breaker trips. And that's one of the reasons why I am actually in my upstairs entertainment room with this light right here, because I'm going to turn my unit on and hopefully the camera will pick up the light flickering. I kind of like it because I know when I start up my AC unit, I know, hey, it's kicking on when them lights flicker, but hopefully the frame rate pick up when these light flickering. So right now I got it set for 78 degrees. It's currently 75 up in here, so I'm going to turn it on. Let's see. Hopefully, yep. See, I just seen it flicker. That's how I know that compressor outside kicked on. But I'm gonna show you the inrush before and after. So I just heard my blower kick on. I don't know if y'all seen the light flickering, but let's go outside to my condenser unit and we're gonna get started. This is the ICM870. Alright, HVAC people, y'all stay tuned. Alright, HVAC people, hey, so I did fail to mention that one of the main reasons that I'm installing these soft start kit also so I can run my generator. This is a 4-ton unit, and I should be able to run my generator once I install this. Let me see this right here. So these are for, this is the 16A right here, ICM870 16A. You can do up to a 3-ton with these right here. And for the 4 and 5-ton units, we're going to install this ICM32A soft start kit. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, I got my meter right here. We're going to check the inrush. So I got the unit off right now. I'm going to turn it on. We're going to do it before and after. So I'm going to see what the amps is before, and we'll see what the amps is after. But like I say, right now I do have a hard start kit. I'm going to have to take the hard start kit off. But first we're going to check the inrush amps with the hard start kit installed on this unit. Alright, so I may title this video inrush amps with a hard start kit and inrush amps with a soft start kit. Alright, y'all stay tuned though. Let me get set up and we're gonna check the amps. Alright, so this is my hard start kit right here. This is my capacitor and this is my contactor. So we have a contactor, capacitor, and a hard start kit. We're gonna check voltage. Right now it should still be hot. So I got 244 volts. 244 volts. Alright, so I got my meter TCM300D. Let it calibrate. So if I'm checking inrush, it's a smart meter. It'll try to guess what you need without changing the functions. But remember, we're checking amps for inrush. You have to actually go to amps. So I'm on amps. So I'm gonna select inrush. There we go, inrush, and I'm just gonna put this clamp meter here on inrush. Hopefully we can see that. It's really sunny outside. It's probably 90 degrees outside, and it's late October. And I picked the time to go right in the sun, so think you can see it though. So it's 0. Put it right there. So I'm gonna get my phone. It's on eco mode right now. I have the Nest app. I'm putting it in cool mode. And it should kick on. Okay, it just kicked on. My inrush 118. So we got 118 on my inrush. Alright, so that's with the hard start kit, 118. So we try to remember that. I'm gonna put that in my notes just so I won't forget. So our inrush 118 inrush with hard start. Alright, so we got 118. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off now. I'm gonna turn it off and then I turn my disconnect off. Make that satisfied, should kick off. Alright. Alright, so I pulled the disconnect, so we should not have any power to the unit. I should have checked the operating amps too, but the main thing is the inrush. So it's 118. Alright. Check voltage. Alright, no voltage. From leg to leg. From leg to ground, we got 0. Alright. And remember, you can't be hard and soft at the same time, folks, on one or the other. So we got to take the hard start kit off if we're gonna go soft. You know what I mean? All right. So we want to be on the safe side. Let me discharge these caps so we don't want to get zapped. So I'm gonna discharge these. All right. So we got our cap discharge. So first thing I'm going to do, we're going to take off our hard start kit. Should have a red wire right here. Should have one on common, on our capacitor, common and Hearn. All right. So take that one off. And then we got this colorful yellow wire, yellow, blue, and orange. I'm gonna take it off. Alright. So that should be all our wires. We should have one more on the contactor. We got a black wire coming from the relay. Alright, now that should be it. So we'll just get all these out the way. Our drill. Oh, if I can reach that, might need an extension. Hopefully this video don't be too long, but thank y'all for tuning in with me. If you like HVAC videos, consider hitting that subscribe button or share the video with somebody that may find this beneficial. Like I say, you can run your generator and it'll stop those lights from flickering. Right? So now we got all that out the way. We got a little room to work with. Alright, as you can see, we still got our inrush at 118. We're gonna see what it does with the soft start kit. Again, this is the ICM870-32. This also acts as a surge protector. Alright, we have fault codes on here, high or low voltage, Number 2, compressor not sense or open fuse. We got high current. See, that's surge protector. Compressor start error. Invalid operating frequency. And flashing is on delay mode. Right? So instead of selling the customer just a phase monitor or a surge protector, you may want to offer them this. Alright. Unboxing. So I had grabbed a pocket full of connectors or spades, but it looked like it come with it. Okay. And it looked like it come with some self-tapping screws. I might use my own, but those flat, they might fit right down in there. Alright, but since I took my hard start kit out, I should have plenty of room. I should be able to mount mine on the inside, but this is Loctite. If you want to, you can just if you don't have room and just on your unit, it's okay to install it on the outside, because they come with, you might want to drill you a hole on this surface here, and it comes with another seal type connector. But I'm gonna see if I can install mine right here. There should be plenty of room for me. And I also heard you shouldn't cut the wires. So I'm gonna tuck this in the best way I can. I think I read somewhere, I heard somewhere, the manufacturer don't want you to cut the wires. So if I want to, I can lower this capacitor. But this should be enough room for me. I can see the LEDs and I can read my default codes. Alright. And they got a schematic right here on the front. I'm gonna show exactly how to tie it in. And it's color coded, so it should be pretty easy. Alright, so black gonna go to T1, and it's marked on my contactor T1. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's hard for me to tell what you can see, but on my contactor, got T1, T3, and it's my line voltage. So T is for the load, and that's what they want us to hook it up to. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go run and get me I'm gonna need a Phillips head for these flat head screws right here, so I'm gonna get one out of my truck real quick. Like I say, so it comes with self tappers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so I'm trying to find me a good mounting place for this. I think that's gonna be good right there. I think that's pretty level. If you're OCD about that, you get a little lever on there. I'll take this off right here. Alright, so I'd like to be a little lower. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go. I may remount my capacitor a little lower, just in case. I'm gonna need to be able to take the old wires off, but I should have enough room, so I'm gonna try right here. So it's not magnetized. Yeah, I'm gonna remount my capacitor for sure. But let's go ahead and get started with that. One more to go. All right, so consider subscribing to the channel. I do full-length videos. I don't do no, hey, here go the ICM and then next thing you know, here go the before and after. I'm gonna show you exactly how to hook it up yourself if you wanted to. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go up under here. So we're gonna go up under here like this. Alright. That should give me plenty room to do what I need to do. Alright. I would like to cut this, but like I say, it seems like I heard somewhere they say do not do that. Do not cut the wires, because I would love to cut these and clean it up a bit, but we're not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to start with my red. My red say go to the common side on my capacitor. So red to say common size on the run cap. So this is my run cap. Common, if you don't know what common is, it's pretty much common, or I like to say C for contactor. See this orange wire from my contactor with the red? So contactor going over to my common right here. Alright, so we're gonna put a spade on this. Like I said, it does come with them. Alright. There we go. So we're gonna butt that up against here. I want, calling for it. So I gotta be very careful with that with my thermostat. Probably getting warm in the house. Like I said, it's pretty warm out here today. Get us a nice clamp on here. All right. So I'm going to turn that 24 volts off at my contactor. We don't want to blow any fuses. So actually I'm gonna go to mode and I'm gonna go to off. I'm gonna turn that off. Should click off right here. There we go. So I don't have to worry about touching no wire or blowing no fuse. So red, it says go to my contactor here. So I'm gonna go to the contactor. Nice and easy. Got a nice tug fit there. Alright, this look good to me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with my black. So I have red and black out the way. So black is, let's say go to T1 right here. Let's see T1, so I'm gonna find my black. Do the same thing, put a crimp on there. Spade on here. I want my indentation on the back side of this spade here. Give it a nice crimp. Alright, like I say, black. Just gonna follow my black on my schematic right here. It says black, go to T1 on my contactor. That's the load side. We're gonna put that on T1 here. Alright, It's a nice fit. Next, let's go to blue. So blue wants to go to my HERM. So blue goes to the HERM on the capacitor. So we're pretty much going to do the same thing with the blue. So the blue we're going to put a well, alright, so we're going on my capacitor. I do not have a and since I'm gonna remount this, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out so you can see it. But on my capacitor, I don't have anything to fan. My fan is connected to my 24-volt coil. But let's go ahead and so we can see it. Like I say, I'll get some plumber scrap and I'm gonna move my capacitor down some. I'd rather y'all be able to see what's going on here. Alright, so this purple wire on mine says HERM. That's hermetic compressor. That means that's my compressor right here, that purple wire. So if I follow my blue wire on my schematic, it says connected to the HERM. It's my star winding on my compressor. So all I'm gonna do is connect this one right here. Right. Alright, so this next step is very important right here. We got to disconnect the run wire that's going to my compressor here. The run wire, it says T3. You see it doesn't say T2, it says T1, T3. So we got to disconnect the run wire that's going to the compressor right here. Step is very important. Let's see if we can pull up the schematic. I'm gonna try to pull up. I don't know how well y'all be able to see this, but let's try to pull up the schematic here. All right. So wiring schematic. On here it says run. All right. So run, as you can see, is connected to T3 on my contactor. CC, T3. This is my comp for compressor, and it's connected to T3. All right. So it's very important, this step right here. So I'm gonna disconnect this right here. I'm gonna disconnect this right here, and that's why brown is gonna hook up. As you can see on the schematic, see brown is connected to my run on my compressor. That's the red wire that we just disconnected. As you can see, it says splice the compressor run winding wire to the ICM870 brown wire. So that's what we're going to do in this step right here. All right. And it looks like. So it comes with a spade, but my unit already has a spade connected on the red HERM on T3. So I don't need this one right here. All right, but sometimes you may have yours connected into your nut or your washer. So I'm going to take my brown. I am going to need this, but I'm also just going to make sure it fits. All right, and it does fit snug, so I can use this one. So if you wanted to, you can use some type of other mechanism to splice it, or maybe even a wire nut. Alright, so we're going to stick that down in there. Alright, got it nice and snug. Alright. Alright, so we crimp that together. We got it nice and tight. Alright, so now I'm just going to splice these two together here. Alright, so that's about it. So now I'm just going to remount my capacitor so I can have some room to work with. Put a few zip ties on here so we can have it, everything nice and neat. And we'll check the inrush. Alright. Alright, so let me go ahead and get that mounted. Remount this capacitor here. Alright, so that shouldn't go anywhere. Put one right here. Alright, so we should be able to put our door back on nice and easy. Just make sure everything good and tug. So that's about it right there. Now we're going to check the inrush on the ICM870-32A hard start kit by ICM Controls. It's for a 4-ton unit, 4 or 5-ton. Right? So I'm going to put my power back on. Alright, so I'm going to recheck the power, make sure we got 240 volts. Alright, so we got 243 volts, that's good. Gonna get our meter and put it on inrush. Alright, so I'm gonna go let it calibrate. Man, we had 118 with the hard start kit on there. Let's see what we get with the ICM 870-32. Go to function, we're gonna go to amps, let's go to inrush. Alright, so that's inrush. Got our meter on there. Well, we got a little glare, hopefully you can see that. There we go, so let's check the inrush. Alright. to my phone and turn it on. Put on cool mode. Looks like it's set to turn on. Yep. So that decreased it significantly. 44. We went from 118 to 44. From 118 inrush to 44 amps. And you see we got 60 hertz. That's awesome. So that's over 50% right there. ICM870 32. Yeah. I started to go with the micro air, but I didn't need all that app on the phone and stuff like that, and it's like double the price. So this is definitely doing what it's supposed to do. Cut my inrush in half. So it went from 118 to 140 to 44.7 amps. That's nice. And it seemed like it wasn't as loud either. So next thing I want to do, I'm gonna turn it off though, and I want to go inside and make sure my lights is not blinking anymore. All right, looking good. Sound good. Definitely sound good. It may just be me, but this old rule used to be loud. To me, it seems like it's a lot quieter. All right. So before I wrap it up, like I said, I'm gonna go inside. Say download the app, available app. I don't know what kind of app it comes with. I know the micro air hard start has a Bluetooth app, and you can actually go on the app and it lets you know what your amps are. I think I went over that earlier. Reduces the inrush by 70%, and it definitely did. That's probably about 70% from 118 to 144. It says it prolonged the life of the AC by reducing excessive torque. Built-in dynamic delay for start protection, and I did notice that delay. Reduces loud noises. It definitely, I think it's getting quieter. And breaker trips. Lights flickering. We're gonna test that light flickering next. Built-in self-learning algorithm. I don't know how long does it take to come up with the algorithm. Overcurrent protection, over and under voltage monitor, built-in start capacitor. So it comes with a built-in start capacitor. LED fault indicators, ultrasonically sealed tamper-proof enclosure. I ain't really worried about that. I got mine installed inside the cabinet, but like I say, if you don't have room like I do, you can install it on the outside. And it did come with all the hardware you need. I didn't have to, like I said, I grabbed a pocket full of spades or connectors. I didn't need any of that. It said replace ICM870 replaces amperage corresponding models. The domestic, the micro air. I'm familiar with that. I actually installed a micro air with my neighbor. Alright. Alright folks, so far I'm impressed. I think this thing is a lot quieter. And my neighbor's got a newborn over there. So they probably gonna be happy. Had a slight delay, and then the compressor kicked on, and it was definitely a lot quieter. And We went from 118 amps all the way down to 44 amps. That's impressive. So stay tuned. Like I say, next I want to check the, make sure my light's not flickering. Like I say, the lights flickering really don't bother me. I just know my unit on, but now we're going to stop flickering. We're going to make sure it's cool up in there. That's how I'm going to be able to tell that it's working now. But man, I'm impressed. It's kind of quiet. So I got my neighbor over there. He got a Rude. I'm going to see if he wants one of these soft start kits. Like I said, I installed a micro air for my neighbor a few houses down. He liked that one. He did a lot of research on it, and he one of those engineering type guys. So he wanted to monitor it on his phone. Just by me live reading the instructions, when I seen this download the ICM app. I don't know what that's about. Let's get my phone. Let's see what that app is about. I didn't know ICM out of control. I don't know if you can monitor it. I don't think it's Bluetooth, so I don't know if that's more instructions on what it do. I'm gonna go to my Play Store and I'm gonna type in ICM. But it definitely, I'm impressed, folks. It's doing its job. So we went from a hard start kit to a soft start kit. Okay, ICM app. See, like I said, ICM control. This is it right here. I don't think this thing's Bluetooth compatible. I could be wrong, but as y'all can see, I'm trying to see what the LEDs say. So LED, I got one lit up green. It's an LED run. We don't have no faults. So as I can show you, I can put this door back on. Shouldn't be no problem. Look like everything tucked in there nice. So let's check the amps real quick. Let's go to function. Go to amps. So I'm running 13.2 amps. If anybody want to know what the run amps is, we're running 13.2. Like I said, I wish I would I probably have on some of my older videos while I'm checking amps on this thing. I can go back and try to find it. Actually, when I was reviewing this meter right here, the TCM300, I was checking the amps. So maybe if you can find that video, I'll leave a link in the description if somebody just want to know what my run amps was, because I did not check it on at the beginning of this video right here. But I'm running 13 amps right now. And the manufacturer rating for this is 17, and we running 13. You see my lock rotor 123. When we first started, we was at 118. We got it down to 44. That's impressive. Alright, so I'm gonna take it on the inside and see. I'm gonna turn it off and see if that reduces or eliminates the light flickering. Alright folks, it's perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna go upstairs and let's see if we got any light flickering. Because I know one thing though, if you want to quiet a Rude down, there you go right there. That thing sounds good. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. I know it might have a delay when I turn it back on, so I'm gonna go upstairs and check the flickering. See how it sounds when I turn it off. Are you gonna satisfy that? Yeah. Alright folks, I am impressed. There we go, right there. Alright, HVAC people, go to moment of truth. Let's see if we do not have any light flickering. So, 78 degrees inside. Got the thermostat set for 81. I'm gonna turn it back on. Hopefully we don't have a long delay. Let's see here. I used to be able to tell when my unit kicked on by, I just heard the blower. Folks, there's no light flickering. So my compressor turns on and then my blower kicks on. So there was no light flickering at all because my unit is on right now. You can see, the unit is on. I got airflow. So there was no light flicker. I used to be able to tell when my AC turns on. Now I don't know about the frame rate. I have to go, when I edit the video, I know if we caught it the first time. As far as light flickering, but no light flickering. So I'm definitely impressed. And y'all stay tuned. When I have time, I'm going to test it with the generator and make sure I can run my generator and all that good stuff. But I'm impressed. Hey, it definitely quiet down my unit some and no light flickering. So like I say, it ain't really bothered me, but if it does bother you, you might want to think about installing the ICM soft start kit. But like I said, I give it 2 or 3 thumbs up. If I had 3 thumbs, I definitely give it to it. It does everything I said it's going to do so far. So no light flickering. Hopefully I get more longevity out my unit. But it definitely quiet down a lot. So even when I'm in my master bedroom at night, I won't have to worry about hearing it. But that's awesome. That's the ICM870 soft start kit. As always, y'all, thanks for watching. And share this video to anybody. Hopefully it'd be helpful if they want to install it themselves. So share my video. If y'all know somebody that need help installing the ICM870, hopefully my video will guide them on the easy installation. All right, HVAC people, we out.